Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk about money. It's kind of strange. I'm thinking about all this. What happened? I'm in the States now, and I went to the VA, and I registered with the VA I guess a year, maybe last year when I was there. No, maybe it was 2 years when I was on my way to South America. I wanted to get all that stuff done because I didn't know if I was going to come back. So I got Social Security. I come up with Social Security, and I registered with the VA. And it was funny because I don't live in the United States. So that changes a lot of things. One of the things is taxes. You don't pay taxes because I'm out of the country. And but anyway, and they put the money in a debit account. And the thing that I learned from all this was there's a reason old people got money, and there's a reason for it. I thought it was kind of odd. I'm one of these. I don't have no money. What it is, a lot of people with their lives, they invested their work in a pension. So if they live long enough, then they will collect this pension. And this pension is added on to their Social Security. And one thing that happened to me, now I'm not on no pension, that's what I'm saying. I've been self-employed. So that's why I put my money in gold and silver. And then I continue working. So I'm not, I learned a long time ago that working is healthy. Working is good. You grow when you work. If you think about it, when you started working, you would learn skills and you would learn things. Now, whether you applied them in your life later on, depends on what it was you learned. That's why I tell people to try it in the three-man militia. You try to learn all kinds of cool stuff, because sometimes it evolves into even more things. I've talked about that. But for me, I knew I wanted to work all my life. Now, I knew I didn't want to punch the clock. I never punched the clock, even when I was in my working days, I guess you'd say. And but what happens when you get older, if you've got this pension, then you're going to get your pension, and then you're going to get your retirement from the Social Security. And and I don't understand a lot of this stuff. But then I say, if you get disabled, then you get more money. And but what I'm thinking is, a lot of this stuff is government stuff. It's government involvement. And I'm thinking, well, I'll tell you what's happening is they're telling me, since I've been in the VA, they're telling me that I'm disabled. And I'm not a disabled kind of guy. And so they say, well, because I've got, nobody's perfect. I've got problems also. But the thing is, when you blame your problems on something, then you get money for it. So, and that's why there's so many people who want to be disabled. I always wonder, why do people want to be disabled? Well, now I know why. They profit from being a cripple. So, and then it's dawning on me, man, you know how much money is being thrown at these people, and then these people burn this money. They get their money every month, and then they burn it. I mean, they're spending all this money. So they're the ones that are really making the economy continue going. But I think it's funny because the money that they're getting is fake money. You know, we talk about that fiat money, you know, it's not real. It's government produced, and it's not backed by anything. So as long as everybody's imagination goes along with this, they're thinking, oh yeah, this is good stuff, well then it'll keep going. Because like I say, I'm not in the United States, so not everybody thinks the US dollar is great, and not everybody wants the US dollars. Like I say, even though I'm one of those that don't want the US dollar, that's why I got the gold and silver. It's strange on the way the economy is artificially stimulated. Like I say, I just talk about the stuff I know, and like I say, now I'm finding out, and what it is, they want me to be disabled. Everybody wants me to be disabled. They want to give me money. So when you get old, they want to do all this stuff. And I don't know if they don't want me to be productive, or they just want me to lay and be disabled and then die, or they want to let me get disabled so they can do some more of their medical practices on me, you know, experiment and try all kinds of stuff on, you know, I mean, I don't know. I don't understand how all that stuff, how they're thinking. I know how I'm thinking, and I know I'm thinking a little bit different than most people, but like I say, I don't want to be disabled. I don't want this money to be thrown at me. Why? Because I produce money. I do things. I continue to work. I learn things, and I share what I've learned. So, and the thing is, I don't want to get hooked on that money that they're giving me, because the thing is, if they're giving it to me, it's just automatic. They can just take it away from me, and then I'm gonna, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? See, so that's why I try not to get all that involved in this free money, and that's one of the reasons why it took me so long even to get Social Security. But like I say, and like I say, the VA thing, I thought it was funny because I had an operation years ago to take shrapnel out of me. Had some shrapnel taken out. It was sticking in my, punched one of my nerves, and they had to take it out. And now they were telling me that, you know, boy, I should be getting money all this time. I should have been collecting money for that. And I was thankful that they took the metal out. You know, that's what I was thankful for. And so now I'm supposed to be thankful that they took the money out, and I get a monthly payment for it. Yeah, but I say I don't want no monthly payment for it. So I mean, it's taken care of. I'm fixed now. So, like I say, I appreciate them doing what they did. So, but right now, like I say, it's things are changing, and I say it's coming around. They're throwing more money at me, and it's all. And yes, they say, well, you're deserving of it. You know, it's not free money. You deserve this stuff and all that. And I'm thinking, you know, because I'm a vet and did all that kind of stuff, and I think it's funny because this is why people think they deserve so much stuff. Like I say, that's why our nation's turning into a socialist nation. People think they deserve it. And that's the thing that kind of got me going, because I take care of myself. And a lot of people don't even take care of themselves. So when they don't take care of themselves, then they think they deserve somebody to take care of them. I don't know. I'm getting kind of lost on trying to figure all this stuff out, because nothing is making sense at all. I mean, the government tries to get us not to take personal responsibility, don't take care of yourself. You know, the government will take care of you, insurance will take care of you, somebody's always, 911's going to take care of you, always something's going to take care of you, because you're too stupid to take care of yourself. So, I don't know. I say, I'm just, every time I come back to the U.S., it's getting worse and worse all the time. So I'm not quite sure where we're going with all this, but I can't see it's going to be good. But I would say the smart ones are preparing, and like I say, we're talking about the gold and silver. They're preparing by learning skills. They're doing things. The artificial money that they're getting, they're doing something with that, either using it to get education, and I don't mean education like going to college. I mean, they'll start up hobbies or something where they're going to learn something. I say I bought a new car yesterday, and used car, and but the guy was using his skills on how to repair cars and stuff like that, and this is a skill he's going to use even after he retires. So, and that's what he's doing. He's making a business on selling stuff, and he's got a reputation that he's trying to build by buying stuff, fixing it up, and selling it. So, and he's preparing to get old. He's not expecting to get, even though he will have the benefits. I mean, who knows if the company is going to be in business, and who knows if you will be collecting benefits. I mean, I always said, I used to think that the government was going to get itself out of debt because it was going to confiscate everybody's benefits. I mean, at one time, I know there was $7 trillion people had saved in benefits. The government could just snatch it right up and pay off their debt. But I say now we're in so many trillions. I mean, they have no intention of paying their debt, the government. Kind of like somebody's going to go bankrupt. They keep putting it on their credit cards because they know they're not going to pay it anyway. That's what's going on. But these are a lot of things that I've been having to think about and how it's going to affect me. This is Mike. NoStressMike.com.